I was going through this thing, this incredible crushing despair of the white working class, Christopher Ingram's piece in the Washington Post. And politicians just don't get this. People who live in the Washington, D.C. bubble, people who have never, lived in the lower end of a working class community. I get this. When Donald Trump says these things, he's talking to the roofers and plumbers and whatnot that my brother Stan, the roofer and electrician and really, really competent handyman Stan. I mean, all his friends and his neighbors. Trump is talking to these people, and he's talking to them in a language that they understand, in a language that they can hear. So this is the clip number 9. This is Trump on trade last night.
On trade, America First means the American worker will have his or her job protected from unfair foreign competition. What's happening there is absolutely a disgrace. No PPP. You're right about that. So, and you mean no PP. We are going, and remember this, we are only going to have great trade deals, okay? We are only going to have that. We're not going to approve, as somebody just said, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which is a disaster for our country. Almost as bad as NAFTA, signed by Bill Clinton, which has just stripped our country of our factories and our manufacturing and moved them to other places, in particular Mexico. If it's not a great deal for our country, we will not sign it. It's got to be great for our country, for our community, for everybody in here, because believe me, we are all suffering, and we're suffering big league, and it's getting worse.
He is talking to the people that I grew up with. And keep in mind, he doesn't actually intend to do this stuff. Right? He says we're going to improve infrastructure. Well, in the first 2 years of the Obama administration, a great infrastructure bill was passed through the House of Representatives by Nancy Pelosi. The Republicans filibustered in the Senate. Republicans have no intention of doing anything about infrastructure. He says he's going to defeat the TPP. It's the Republicans who brought the votes for TPA, for the fast track authority, so that, to set up the lame duck TPP vote. It's Republican. Yes, I get it. President Obama is pushing this and is going to sign it, but it's the Republicans who are promoting it. You've got maybe only 30 Democrats who are in favor of this thing, maybe 50 in the House total. It's Republicans. So, he is blowing up his own party's orthodoxy, and that ain't going to happen. Because the billionaires and the big corporations do own the Republican Party. Trump is a useful idiot for them in this regard. But as he said in The Art of the Deal, you tell people a lie 3 times, and they will believe anything. You tell people what they want to hear, you play to their fantasies, and then you close the deal. And here's Donald Trump, closing the deal. This is clip number 10. We're going to put things back. We're going to put Americans back. He's talking to the people that I knew growing up in South Lansing, Michigan, the people Michael Moore knew growing up in Flint. I can't speak for Michael, but this is Donald Trump again.
I'm here today to tell you that we have to change. We have no choice. We have to change. We're going to put, thank you. We're going to put America back to work. We're going to make our own products. We're going to put America back to work.
And we can talk all day long about how wonderful it is and how extraordinary it is that the glass ceiling has been shattered, which it is. I mean, it's an extraordinary thing, and I would, I honor that. But it's not going to win an election when the guy on the other side is talking about your jobs. And this is, what Trump is doing is repudiating DLC neoliberalism. And in my opinion, Hillary Clinton, her campaign, and the entire Democratic Party, and I think this need to get on that train. And I think this is why, Bernie has said, he's not pulling the plug on this thing until the convention, because these are issues that the Democratic Party should be talking about. And they should be talking about in the plain-spoken language that both Bernie and Donald Trump have been using. And, no prevarication, no, well, this or that. Let's just start talking bluntly about how we've been screwed by these trade deals, how, this was not a good idea. It was brought to you by the Republicans by and large. Yeah, Bill Clinton signed after, but the Republicans were pushing this stuff. And if we don't take that power, and the press for that matter, I mean, I was just shocked last night to hear progressive commentators on TV hearing Donald Trump say the things that I just played for you and laughing at him. Oh, it's a stupid speech. He doesn't know how to read a prompter. I'm telling you, there's people in Lansing, Michigan, making $25,000 a year, struggling to get by, who watched that last night and said, that's my man. And that is an existential danger to this country, because he's lying.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.